Waiting from
The
his
following
fiance
program
who's
is
sleeping in his
intended for
hotel.
mature audiences.
This is COVID.
And welcome to the Cosmic Disasters Show, everyone. I am Tommy D. Welcome to the show. We have a lot of stuff to go over this week. We are, oddly enough, trying out some new formatting.
No.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah, I know, right? When does that ever happen? Never, ever. All right, so we're gonna get things started this week with. There's a lot of stuff we're talking about this week. We've got tips to help you succeed at failure, TV shows that you need to watch in 2021. Also, we've got your chance to win our lovely Mandalorian helmet that we've been talking about every single day for like the last few weeks. So this lovely lady is up for grabs. That's going to be coming up later on in the show. Put that over there. Also, we're going to let you know why orange Fanta in many, many states is an acceptable substitute for breast milk. So that is also coming up on today's show. It's not really.
I come across.
It's not really. I don't know if it is. So also, we're going to be giving away another Boba Fett pop figure to celebrate our 1,000th subscriber or follower on TikTok. So we're going to scroll through live on the show tonight. We are going to scroll through our TikTok followers, and we are going to pick one at random, and we'll see how that goes. But first, let's do just the tips. Yeah, I don't have any kind of an intro for that yet. So
That was a double whammy there.
that was a double whammy. You like that? We'll get there. All right. So
It wasn't great.
it wasn't great. Well, here. There. Here. Just the tips.
Just do the thing.
All right, let's do the thing. So we're talking about failure. Let me put 2 minutes on the clock because I don't want this to go long. So I've got 3 ways to help you succeed at failure. I know that sounds weird, succeeding at failure. The point is we're all going to fail at some point. All of us will. Just watch this show every single week. So 3 things you have to do. First thing, number 1, recognize how you got to that failure. Look at it. Try to figure out what got you to that point. Was it your fault? Was it the fault of someone else? If it was something that you did, take ownership of it. Because what that allows you to do is dissect and analyze, and you're going to be able to overcome that failure a lot easier. Once you do that, step 2, recognize and analyze what happened so you can make positive changes. We do that on the show every single week. We find things that work, we find things that don't work, and we try really hard to change those things as we move forward. And that's something that you can absolutely do. Don't be afraid of failure because it's going to happen no matter what. So you've got to embrace the suck. It's going to suck, but you've just embrace it because it's going to happen. And that takes me to step number 3. Understand that it's all temporary. Once you get that in your mind, once that becomes your mindset, that this failure, my boy Gary V likes to call it a micro failure. This is a setback. It's a minor setback, all things considered in the grand scheme of things. Recognize that it's temporary. Please, please, please. Because once you're able to do that, once you're able to figure out how you got there, and then you're able to recognize and rationalize it and then dissect it and pull it apart and take ownership of it, now you realize that it's temporary and you can really, really move forward from that failure. And at that point, you are failing forward, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like you're failing, but as you fall, you're falling forward.
Nerd alert!
And that's my time. But always remember that you have total control and power over the things that you can change. If you can't change it, then don't worry about it. I'm going over a little bit, but there's this thing. It's the don't worry principle. Do you have a problem? Say yes or no. Okay, yes, I have a problem. Can you fix that problem? Yes or no. If the answer is yes, I can fix it, don't worry, because you're going to fix it. If the answer is no, I can't fix that problem, then don't worry, because now you can move on from that problem. You know that the problem exists, you move on from it. So do I have a problem? Yes or no? No, I don't have a problem. Then don't worry. What for? Worry profits you nothing. And it's only going to slow you down. It's going to tap your energy from everything. So that's just the tips. Succeed at failure. Embrace your failure. Embrace the suck, because it will suck all the time. But please, please, please remember that it's only temporary. As bad as this show gets, and as often as I want to pull the plug on it, I don't, because I know that the mistake that I made today, I might make it next week and then the following week again. But eventually I'm going to learn from that, and we're going to build, and we're going to grow, and we're going to move forward. So that is just the tips for this week. So
Brent said, spoken
love
like
you
a
guys.
true leader.
I love you guys.
We love you too,
everybody.
Tommy. We love you too, Tommy.
Stop it. I need to fix our stuff here. So yeah, I think that's good, maybe. I don't know. All right, so there we go. Speaking of embracing the suck, I'm trying to adjust
the chat window.
The chat window live.
But everybody's loving your advice, Tommy. Just so you know.
Well, I hope it does help.
Good advice, spoken
because
like a true leader.
Well, I don't know about all that, but it's stuff that just has helped me personally over the years. So yeah, if it helps you guys, then great, and I appreciate y'all. So are we ready to find out what's going on in the Nerdyverse? It's time for This Week in the Nerdyverse! I think all the buttons work. There they are.
Are you good? Are we good?
Yep.
Waiting on you. 2 minutes on the clock.
All right. So a brand new interview. I don't know if the interview is new or old because it didn't actually say. But a newly released interview with George Lucas reveals that had he been the creator of the Star Wars sequel trilogy, Darth Maul would have been the main bad guy. The interview also reveals that Darth Talon, which previously was a comic book only character, would be the apprentice of Darth Maul in that trilogy. Luke would go on to create a Jedi Order. Leia would become the Republic's new Supreme Chancellor, and she would eventually be revealed to have been the chosen one, not Anakin. The entire interview can be read in a brand new book by Paul Duncan called Star Wars Archives Episode 1 through 3. That book is out now. Chris?
Johnny Depp, he was asked to resign from Fantastic Beasts 3 in what is probably considered the most confusing move made by Warner Brothers Studios. While the release date for Fantastic Beasts 3 was revealed to be November 12th of 2021, the news of Depp being forced to resign from his role as Grindelwald left many fans confused. And the reasoning they're giving is he was released due to the current legal troubles and its impact dealing with Depp's wife, future ex-wife, Amber Heard. However, Depp is still able to walk away with his full paycheck due to a pay-or-play contract, which means whether the film is made or not, or the character is recast, Depp is still paid. And in other news dealing with that, Mads Mikkelsen is being tapped to play the role of Gellert Grindelwald in Depp's place. So more on that to be announced later.
So some good but maybe bad news just came out yesterday, actually, that for the first time
check, please,
since 2009, Marvel is officially releasing nothing new in 2020. Disney announced yesterday that the first Marvel show of Disney Plus, WandaVision, will actually launch on 15 January 2021. So it's a good thing that we finally have a release date, but it is a bummer to fans that were hoping to see it sometime this year. Still a lot to be revealed about what the show is actually about. Is it a sitcom? Is it serious? We really don't know. We just know that a lot of it is going to come from the mind and creation of Wanda herself. So more to come on that, but definitely everybody's going to want to check that out. 15 January 2021.
And in other Marvel news, the House of Mouse registered 2 production companies, Solve Everything and Grass Fed Productions. Now, why is this important? Well, it's highly been rumored that Marvel will be bringing their first family to the big screen for the first time again. And I'm talking about the Fantastic Four. You see, Solve Everything was the biggest clue to this, that revolves around Jonathan Hickman's run on Fantastic Four, where Reed Richards and the Interdimensional Council of Reeds, yes, you heard that right, think they have found a solution to everything. The other production company, Grass-Fed Productions, could be a reference to how vampires treat humans as livestock, which could possibly mean they're talking about Blade. So more news on that to come down the pipe. And that's what you may have missed this week in the Nerdyverse. Tommy?
Yes. Yes, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I was... There it is. Outstanding. That is good stuff. I didn't know that. I'm kind of iffy on WandaVision. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm the only one. I think a lot of people are a little bit iffy on WandaVision.
Well, because they've done a really good job of confusing everybody about what
well, let's face it, it's Wanda. So, if you read comics about Scarlet Witch, she's a confusing, conflicted character. So
yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's by design.
Maybe. I just wanted to I'm sorry, what'd you say, Mr. Deacon?
I'll say you cannot underestimate it, because there is a point where she shut all the mutants down.
She did.
So don't underestimate it.
And she is arguably, I never started the show clock. Oh shit. Okay. We're going to go over time. She is arguably probably one of the most powerful mutants in Marvel, period.
She almost handed Thanos his ass in the end game.
Yes. I mean, yeah. I don't think that they really gave her due in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, people don't realize how powerful Scarlet Witch really is. I mean, with her ability to manipulate. I mean, and people forget she is a mutant. She is, in fact, a mutant. So the stuff
she's
that
just
she
like
can
a weird
do,
girl, secondary character, weird girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's
That's how it's
powerful.
kind of
I don't know.
Absolutely. No, I know.
I don't. Someone out there might be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she may be Omega level. I don't know if she's an Omega level mutant or not. I feel like she might be. Chris,
she's considered Omega level, but because of her mental instability, she can be dangerous. So they try to scale her back.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. About
that. She's considered Omega level just because, like Deacon said, she literally wiped mutants off the face of the map at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Not to be fucked with. Period.
Not to be fucked with at all. All right. So we are going to go ahead and.
She is an Omega level.
She is indeed Omega level. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
She's possibly the most powerful mutant in the MCU. Wanda possesses the incredible power of chaos magic. She is also a class 5 mutant, as stated by Iron Man, and an Omega level mutant.
So, as Mr. Deacon said, not to be fucked with. I want to say howdy and thanks to everyone who is watching us currently online on Facebook Live. I appreciate that. And I need to make some adjustments here, of course.
While you're making those adjustments, shout out to my baby girl who's watching right now, Sonia. I appreciate you. And my homeboy Blair who's watching. That's the guy who bought the expensive ass graphics card. Take that shit back.
Wait a minute. What? Wait.
Say what?
No. What did you say? Someone bought an expensive graphics card?
Yeah, he on there. Blair Thomas is on there. Blair bought the $1,900. Yes, I said it. Graphics card for his computer. He custom makes it.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
How much did you say?
Huh?
How much did you say?
I said 1,900, man.
Okay, I thought I did.
All right. So let me go through and make sure the buttons are good. So there's
2G.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
There's Daddy
2G.
Louie.
You can get you a car for that shit, a bucket, but you'll have a car. It is what it is. Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. I have to just. So I had everything else set up. And everything was working great, but the buttons on the Stream Deck aren't assigned to the people that they should be assigned to. So Mr. Deacon, when I push your button,
I
like to.
Had it happen to the black man, didn't it?
I like to push your buttons. Well, no, it happened to Jake Quellen as well. But it's fine. We're fine here. It's okay.
We're all fine here.
We're all fine here now. Thank you. It's perfectly. How are you?
No, it's all good.
It's like we're in that meme where we're like, everything's fine while the room's on fire.
So who wants to talk about, while I do this, who wants to talk about the contest? Someone, please. Anyone?
Jackie does.
Jackie does.
No, I don't. What? Which contest? I feel like we're doing lots of no. Just kidding. The contest, the safe word contest.
Mm-hmm.
So every week we're gonna give you guys a word. Y'all have to watch every week to find the word, to unscramble the phrase that pays. Right? I don't know your spiel, Tommy.
This is
secret word is.
This is not working how I thought it was going to.
Hey man, Chris, you might have to do it again. Chris, you might have to do it again.
Yeah. So there was the word. And if you haven't been watching, go back and watch each of the episodes, because there's a word in every episode. You have to have all the words, collect all 9, unscramble them, and you could win the Mandalorian helmet that Tommy showed at the beginning of the show. Now, if you would like it to be painted, Tommy is going to paint that for you however you would like it. So custom, one of a kind Mandalorian helmet.
Yep.
Also, the phrase is going to reveal what movie we're watching. If you're not busy, December 25th.
If you're not busy.
If you're not busy, December 25th. That's not like a big day
Just
or
for the
anything.
toys for the kids. They don't get
If you want to spend Christmas with us, we're going to have a virtual movie night like we do. And we're going to watch the movie to be revealed by this phrase.
Right.
That seems like really, really complicated.
Yeah. It's
really not.
It's
that's
not.
the way I
Watch
explain
9
things.
episodes. Watch 9 episodes
I
of the Cosmic
overcomplicate
Disaster Show.
everything.
You're gonna get 9 words. You're gonna descramble them. They're gonna create a phrase.
Phrase.
Tell us the phrase, and your name will be entered into a drawing to get the helmet.
Oh yeah, there's a drawing.
That's it.
Email your answer.
Email your
to
answers to contact@circleofnerds.com.
Wait, I have a button for that. And
I
that
like
button works. There we go. That
Get your
button
phase
actually
together.
works.
Get your phase together, Tommy.
Get your
Get your face together.
All right,
Get
so
your phase together.
when I push the
So-
Mr. Deacon button, Mr. Deacon shows up. All right, cool. When I push the Daddy Louie, Daddy Louie
God
shows
damn it.
up. When I push
So-
this button, I push the Chris button, and Jake Quellen shows up. So let's.
Woohoo.
Uh-oh. We got some
We'll fix
mystique
that.
going on. Some mystique. Okay, I heard
Oh,
that.
Fred said that he may be washing his undercarriage, but if it's clean, then he may join us for movie
Maybe.
Wait, what?
What?
Gonna wash his undercarriage.
Yeah, that's what you do on Christmas,
Deacon,
right?
Wait, I
Yeah.
can see. I do. On my peripheral, I seen Louis'
Wash
reaction
your chestnuts, fellas.
and Deacon's
Wash your
reaction. Deacon's reaction was literally undercarriage. What? Like the whole cup went down. Like what?
I don't get it.
That's an old
Is that
Austin
what
Power
they call
line.
it
Isn't it?
nowadays? Is that what we calling it? Okay.
I don't get it.
Shit.
I think like Louis looks off in the direction. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
All right, so now that
Here's
I've
that helmet.
got the buttons set properly. So Mandalorian helmet, and of course, this is courtesy of our good friends over at imperialsurplus.com, changing the face of the Empire one trooper at a time. This is a great raw cast helmet. The nice thing about the raw cast helmet is, as a Mandalorian, you can do whatever you please with it. The light is just too bright on there, though, so you can't see all the really nice details. But as Jake Quellen said, we are going to be painting this
Well, not we.
me, and to your specifications. So however you would like this painted, if you have a Mandalorian kit that you want to put together, if you or just want like a really cool display piece for your nerd lair, you have an opportunity to win that. And we are really looking forward to giving that away. So hopefully, if you are keeping track of all of the safe words. Wait, did we run a safe word yet?
Yes.
Yep.
You're running.
Oh.
every
We ran
time.
the safe words where you were trying
It
to figure
already
out your
happened.
phase.
Surprise.
Oh,
With the
wait,
book.
hold on. So, okay. So I had to push the button on that. The safe word is, okay. Wait, did you already say it? You didn't say it, did you?
I
No,
say
he
Yeah.
did.
I showed
He
it
did.
and said it.
Did you
Damn.
really? Damn,
Yeah.
you're all on top of shit. Okay, I'm the
Hey,
one
of
who's all
course.
fucked up. And you're the one
I
on top of
feel
everything.
bad because Anthony said, "Good luck, everyone." He's the one person who's not allowed to win.
That's all right. That's all right.
But your
That's all
hoodie's
right.
on the way.
Your hoodie's on the way. Your hoodie's on the way.
Man ain't got his hoodie yet, dude. Are you serious?
Hey.
Come on, man.
Hey. Oh, no, wrong. No, there. Okay, there we go.
I'm really glad you got your buttons together.
Yeah.
Oh,
buttons
Jesus.
are together. All right. So so that's what's going on.
Contest.
Contest details, contest promo, that's all out there. Now it's time for our question of the week.
And that's the music for everything.
That's the music for everything. I found like a really cool fanfare sound effect that we will go ahead and roll that out as well. So and also if you are a TikTok subscriber or follower or family member, don't forget we are going to be giving away this just a little while. So not too much longer. We are going to be giving away this here little Boba Fett pop. Super cool, super cute. Just to say thank you for supporting us on the talk. So, Jake Wellen, question of the week.
What? The question of the week is, what TV show are you most excited to watch for the end of this year or early 2021? And we got a lot of answers this week. Very exciting.
I can tell you sound excited.
I'm so excited. We got so many answers.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Sounds constipated to me. Constipated. It is.
Anyway.
Yeah.
John Robert Dusenberry II, one of our previous guests on Nerds on Ice, has listed Supernatural, Star Trek Discovery, and The Mandalorian in that order.
Okay. All right.
Douglas F. Bailey II said he's looking forward to his Dark Materials.
Ew.
Tamara, our buddy
Tamarama Ding Dong.
Tamarama Ding Dong. She said Mandalorian, Bob's Burgers, Schitt's Creek, Supernatural, and Stranger Things.
Schitt's
Our girl
Creek.
loves her TV shows.
What is Schitt's Creek?
Schitt's Creek's funny.
Is it good?
It's funny. It's
Okay.
hilarious.
I haven't watched it. I heard it's good.
I'm sorry.
Never
Please
watched
continue.
Eugene Levy. Hilarious.
Yeah. Anthony Pieri said The Mandalorian and Raised by Wolves. But also in our chat this evening, he said he forgot about WandaVision when he answered this question. So it sounds like he's also excited for that one.
Okay.
Brent to Shannon says The Mandalorian and The Last Kingdom. Your friend with the name I can't pronounce, Guillaume Fortin?
Guillermo?
No, it's not.
I was gonna say I'm just guessing.
Guillermo does sound bad.
Just say G Money. If you can't pronounce it, say G Money.
The Mandalorian, and Terry Wachala, who was on our Mandalorian episode of Nerds on Ice last week, says Loki with a bunch of exclamation points.
Oh,
She's
that's
so
right.
excited.
Damn, yeah.
Right, that's right.
She's so excited for
Yeah.
Loki. She's a huge Loki fan. So that is what we got. She said it's not the end of 2020, early 21, but she is dying.
I don't know. I'm concerned. I have concerns. I don't know if if Loki could carry a show by himself.
Oh, he can.
You think so?
Well, I believe he can.
You think
He's
so?
British.
Well, no, I'm not. Because Tom Hiddleston's coming back to do this, right? I mean, he's
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I don't doubt his abilities at all. I don't doubt, but the character though. I mean, you think the character could carry a series? You think Loki could carry a series?
Man,
Yeah.
Loki is hilarious, dude. If you look at some of the lines, man, especially when the other Avengers, what was the first Avengers, when
Mhm.
him and Thor was on that hill, and then Thor got snatched up by Iron Man. I'm listening. It's just all his little punchlines, the dry humor, especially when Hulk slammed him.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston, he's a good actor. He can
He
hold up
is.
that.
He is a great
I
actor.
think he can hold it down very well, and I think you're going to have a nice supporting cast, and I think he'll be fun.
Oh yeah, I'm in agreement. He has some, especially after the end of Endgame or seeing his scene in Endgame, and he vanishes. Who doesn't want to know what crap he's up to at this point?
I
What
don't.
did he do?
I don't want to know.
What did he do?
I don't want to know. I don't care.
He has the Tesseract. He walked out the room with the Tesseract. Of course, he's going to be up to some shenanigans.
And what kind of trouble could he get into with it? So,
or what kind of trouble can he cause with it?
No, I get that.
Exactly.
I get that. Looks like
He had a fetish with Asgard. Maybe he'll just go back and make it reappear. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah. And I think that's what they're going for, is that, possibilities are endless with this. There obviously is tying into the cinematic universe. Why not?
So it looks like Nick Sweet was saying DuckTales.
Yeah.
Yes.
DuckTales is coming back.
It's been back, but here's
What?
the catch.
What?
Wait, there's more to it.
Okay,
Now,
Chris,
they've
tell
been
us.
back for what?
Tell us about DuckTales.
DuckTales has been back on the air for about 3 years now.
The animation is different. It's not
the animation is different, but they have David Tennant who plays Scrooge McDuck. And
Okay.
it's fantastic. And what they've managed to do is, if you remember all those shows from the 90s, like the DuckTales, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, guess what? They tied them all into one universe now. So not only is it just DuckTales, but they just did a backdoor pilot. Like maybe two.
What are Chip and Dale up to?
Oh yeah. So they just did like a backdoor pilot, 2-episode pilot for Darkwing Duck. So Darkwing Duck is coming back. Chip and Dale, they're mentioning Chip and Dale. It's funny you mentioned that. They're mentioning Chip and Dale. No word on Tailspin yet, but DuckTales is rebuilding that era and tying it all into one thing. They have their own MCU. That's what they're doing. They have their own MCU thing going on, and it's fun. It's really fun. They mention what happened to Huey, Louie, and Dewey's mother.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
they
what?
have a couple. Yeah, they show what happened to the mom, and all types of great stuff they got going on in it. You can't help but to watch. They don't have the voice like their uncle. That's the one thing. They don't have Donald's voice. They just have regular.
You know what?
They
My
talk
dad's
regular.
really good at the Donald Duck voice. They should hire him. He's
Are they
really,
grown
really
now?
good
Are they-
at the Donald Duck
Are they
voice.
grown? They teenagers or whatever?
No, they're still
The same
regular
age.
same age kids.
Yeah.
Same thing they did
I've
with,
seen pictures. I haven't seen the show, but
Yeah, they all have their different personalities, and everything works. It's just a fun show to watch. And the fact that they're tying all these shows together now, the Gizmo Ducks, Launchpad, Chippendales, Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, and now Darkwing Duck, they're building something, and they're just saying, we can tap into something that, obviously worked years ago, decades ago, almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in the chat.
There is a lot going on. You want to address something that looks like Frito? You want to take that one, because that's your people, Jackie.
My people.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred.
Frito Aguilar.
Is somebody feed Phil a show like that? He said that, but then he said this other thing. So he said somebody feed Phil. Fredo said Loki can play straight man or dry humor funny. When you can be funny or make your partner funny, then you're on your way to being Fredo.
What?
Damn, I wish the Tommy didn't get the buttons together now, because he womping every guy.
Yeah, everybody gets the womp womp.
Everybody gets the womp
womp. So
it's not a sexual reference. It's just everybody gets the womp.
It might be a sexual reference. You don't know.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah,
So we're talking about
We're
talking about 2021.
How you doing?
There's a lot of stuff on deck for 2021. We were talking about WandaVision. We're talking about Obviously, The Mandalorian is going to be continuing. A lot of stuff on HBO Max, a lot of stuff on Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu. Everybody is getting stuff. But there's so much. There's a lot of television out there now. And
there's no big screen. So
there's no big screen. So TV is definitely making up for it. So what do we think are those shows that you out there need to watch? Like there's a lot of programs out there, but there's only a few that you really, really need to make sure that you miss. Maybe something that you've been sleeping on. Daddy Louie, I'm going to have you start because you're talking about a show that people should watch. That face is making me really, really nervous. Like you don't, like maybe you don't have all of the required information. So this is a show that I personally have slept on. I've not watched it yet. We're talking about The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
This is your recommendation. This is a must-watch show for 2021.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Tell us why.
So The Handmaid's Tale, a very brief synopsis so that I don't give too much away.
Oh, and Nick Sweet said, heck yeah, it's great to watch with the kids.
DuckTales, not Handmaid's.
DuckTales.
Do not watch Handmaid's Tale
with the kids. Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a no. So the brief synopsis is that it takes place in, I guess, a dystopian alternate type universe, but it's so realistic that it's something that you could see happening. And the premise is that a religious organization has taken over government of the majority of the United States, and that religious organization has put all of their emphasis on children breeding, and there are many of the high-powered females in that organization that cannot have children, and so they weed out the females who can have children, and they are assigned the position of handmaid.
This is the never-ending story.
He's been waiting to hit that button.
No, man. I'm going to smash that button with a fucking hammer.
No. But no, Louie, we don't need like a full, complete synopsis. Why should people watch it?
That was quick. Trust me.
Why? Why should I watch that? You told me about, pregnant religious zealots and people with the religion and the babies. Why should I watch it? What is so great about The Handmaid's Tale? If it was nuns, I would watch it, but it's not like nuns.
Because it's about survival.
Okay.
So the acting is very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
The main character is a actress that I personally have not seen in other shows, but she steals the show in every single scene she's in every single episode. She's just fantastic. It has a very good supporting cast as well, but it's about survival, and she literally, this main character, goes through literally what you could imagine is the worst thing that a female could go through in their whole life, and she survives. And not only does she survive, she fights back, and she fights. So it really is. It's very empowering. It's very it's sometimes even difficult to watch. Sometimes there are things where you're like, man, I got to turn. It's because it's very heavy. It's very, very heavy. It's very realistic. I mean, and it's just yeah. So this year was supposed to be season 4, but obviously COVID and everything. Right. So hopefully season 4 will come out in 2021.
Damn you,
as
COVID.
long as things pick back up. But the acting is fantastic. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Sorry, that was the alarm.
Lawrence Welk? Really? I love Lawrence Welk. That's what I'm looking forward to watching in 2020.
I mean, you never cease to amaze me, man.
Thank you. All of you lovely people. All right, I'll just That was
All
anyway.
right, go to somebody else now.
All right.
Christina Reyes says that Elizabeth Moss is remarkable in The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
And what platform?
mind-blowing.
What platform is that on?
Amazon.
Is it Hulu?
No, Hulu.
Is it Hulu?
Hulu. Yeah.
I think it's Hulu.
All right, outstanding.
You told me about this show before, and I was interested, but I never watched it. So I feel like
Very,
I'm
very
missing
good.
out. I need
It's very, very good.
catch up.
All right, Mr. Deacon, what you got
about it?
Mr. Deacon? What is your pick? Your number one pick for 2020 that we need to watch?
My number one pick for 2021.
Yes,
will be
that's what I meant to say.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm going to just break it down, give you a real quick synopsis, like the man said. This is a $150 million budget, which takes place after the events of Endgame.
Wait, per
It's gonna be
episode?
featured-
150 million per episode?
$150 million budget.
Okay.
So 6 episodes entail.
Okay.
This is going to be the phase 4 of the MCU, and it's going to feature Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie, who's going to be reprising their roles as the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And you got a different cast. They're going to feature a U.S. agent. Wyatt Randall's supposed to be featuring that role.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're familiar with U.S. agent, he's a guy who kind of took over. He's the U.S. version of their Captain America.
Okay.
So it's based, and the main reason why I'm going to break it down to you real quick, why I think everybody should watch it. If you are a fan of Marvel and you love Marvel, you want to know what happens when Captain America comes back in time. He hands the shield to Anthony Mackie, the Falcon. What does he do with it? He's been given this mantle. Now, what am I going to do with this next? And we're going to get to see the adventures that he goes on, how he's going to represent Captain America.
Put it on eBay.
Is going to have
Put it on eBay.
That's what you
have
do.
his
You put it
back,
on fucking eBay.
have his, it's animated, and we don't give it out, because of the Wakandas will come after your ass.
It's vibranium.
It's vibranium.
Vibranium.
Adamantium Wolverine, my bag. But I think because all the Marvel fans and all the Marvel heads who want to see what happened, because what Captain America did was real selfish. We want to see what happens.
Wait a minute.
Was it really
Was
selfish?
it? Come
It was
on.
selfish as hell.
How was it selfish?
That man put in like 70 years of
And
service.
you know what? It
Right.
is what it is.
Can he
It's
not?
done. It's
I
done.
would go. I would go
deserves
back
to
for
have
the.
a life.
I would
He
go
did-
back for the booty too.
Booty.
I'd
Thank
on
you.
the super
Thank
serum
you.
If he was thinking about that, it's done. Certain things that you leave it alone.
He wanted
Leave
to
it
give
alone.
Peggy Carter some super serum. That's why
She
he.
already had some super serum.
No,
you know
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying?
no.
Then
I'm
girl
a
who
love
plays
conquers
that-
all kind of person.
which is her
He
niece,
did
how
what he
would
needed
that
to do.
affect her
He went
when
back. He had
went
love.
back? He didn't think about that. He's selfish. He didn't think about, oh, girl, then you kissing on the niece. Come on, pimp. No, selfishness.
It's
So
not selfish.
If you want to know how that goes down,
Love is
you're
not
going to watch
selfish.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Period.
All right.
All right?
All right. All right, Chris, what's yours? Because we are running out of time. We still got to do our giveaway here.
I would say WandaVision. I say WandaVision because we spoke about it earlier. Scarlet Witch is an extremely powerful mutant, even though they don't call her a mutant, and that might change this coming year.
Yeah.
Maybe we probably would have found out this year, but that's going to start to change. I like the fact that the first episode was filmed by a live studio audience. So the trailer that we see, where you get all these different visions of looks that they have, where it's like the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s,
Right.
look like a sitcom. This mixes well with her mental instability, I guess you could say.
Her reality warping.
Yeah, her
abilities,
reality
yeah.
warping and everything. So it would be like it, and then everybody always wondered, even reading the comics, always wondered how that relationship between her and Vision actually was. How could that work? He's an android, she's a human or a mutant. How are they having kids?
Right.
The whole nine. So, Marvel and Disney are really stepping in areas that I think a lot of people just don't know how to approach.
No, that's
and
fair.
this is one
That's fair.
and this is one of those shows that I'm glad that they're trying to they're going for it. They're reaching over the bar and saying, hey, we're going to try this. It's the same thing they did with when they did Captain America, they did their time period movie. When they did Iron Man, they did their tech movie. When they did Thor, they did their fantasy film. And then when they did Guardians, they did their space films, Doctor Strange with their magic. So they're just reaching and saying, what else can we use in this universe and tell that perfect story? And I like what they're doing right now.
So I've got a question for you about that. Some theories and stuff. We're gonna do that in the inner circle. Because I want to know what you think about some potential theories and rumors about WandaVision, because WandaVision has the potential to be really far reaching.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hopefully I don't forget the question I was going to aask you, but I probably will. But no, it's concerning. Like it's just, you know,
because I want to know.
Could this all be happening just in her mind? Like something happened and like we're all in her
100%.
Yeah, we're all in her brain. Is
100%.
her brain affecting? Anyway, we'll talk about it on the inner circle. Jake Wellen. Yes. What's your pick for 2021 TV side, small screen?
I am really excited that they're coming out with the new season 10 of American Horror Story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, they're teasing. We don't know what the theme is going to be yet. Like, they're hinting at it. They just released the poster recently of the like open mouth with these pointy teeth for season 10. And we're like, okay, is it going to be like killer mermaids or what? Like,
I need to know one thing.
I'm cool with that, actually.
I want to know one thing. Is Angela Bassett going to be in this new season?
She's not listed as a cast member. But the thing, so I know, but the thing is, like, they're people. They use the same cast over and over, different characters, but there are always cameos from characters in previous seasons, even if you're already in this season. So, like, you never know what you're gonna get. So each season you can watch individually. It's an entire story. But if you watch them all, there are these little Easter eggs. It's really I think that's really cool. Like, you don't have to watch the other seasons, but if you do, the story is so much richer. And I love that. And so, like, there are people coming back that everybody knows and loves as cast members. There's Kathy Bates, Leslie Grossman, Sarah Paulson, Evan Peters, Adina Porter, Billy Lord.
It's a lot of talent.
It's a lot of
heavyweight talent. Yeah.
But this season, there's a brand new cast member who's really just the cherry on top for me.
Kevin
Culkin.
McAllister.
What?
Macaulay Culkin is on season 10.
Wait, what happened to Lady Gaga?
Hollywood?
Where's Lady Gaga?
Hollywood? I thought he was on cocaine or something.
Lady Gaga just did the one vampire.
She did Hotel, and she was absolutely incredible.
I've only seen clips from that, so I've only seen very specific clips from that.
If you watch no other American Horror Story, watch Hotel.
That's the first season I ever watched. I was not in on American Horror Story until Hotel. So that was my first one, and then I went back to the beginning. I kind of skipped around, but the more seasons I watched, the more connections I made with, like, they were this in that season. And
originally that show was never to have. Originally that show was not designed to connect until they did. I think it was the Circus Freak season.
Freak Show.
The Freak Show. When they did Freak Show, that's when they made the connection because one of the characters plays the same character in the Asylum season.
Right, but then they brought back Coven, and they brought back, like, they're all like Coven. You were saying, like, they're all in the same universe.
Coven. Yeah, I've only ever seen the very first one. The very first one.
Right.
So
and that one's great.
One episode.
Real quick. Blair Thomas is with Mr. Deacon on Captain America being selfish. Can that man please get some booty? Can he please get some booty?
Sir. I take out everything I said about you buying that graphics card, my dude.
So Nick Sweet says, don't sleep on the new season of Fargo. And I've got to agree with that. Fargo is a great show. Fargo was a great movie, and it is an even better show. Fargo, do not sleep on Fargo. It is very entertaining. You will be surprised pleasantly. Ramblin' Gal, how are you doing there, kitty cat? Recommends Hellstrom. I've heard a lot of good things about Hellstrom.
Another Marvel show.
Yep. So we've got a lot to talk about in the inner circle. We're gonna pimp that out in just a minute. But first, let's give away this pop right here to one of our TikTok followers. I'm just gonna grab TikTok right here, open it up on my phone, and I'm just gonna do this right here. Scrolling up.
By the way, Brent said 70 years of service. Let the man retire.
All right, so
Thank
who
you,
do we
Drake.
get? So there we go, EVXN559. I don't know if you guys can see that, probably not, but that is our winner. So thank you so much. So that is the man behind the slaughter. Yikes. Don't slaughter us because we're going to give this to you. So we're going to contact you. So EVXN559, congratulations. Thank you so much for supporting us. And to show our gratitude, we're going to send you this. This is out of our personal collection because we don't have any sponsors yet. Once we get sponsors, then maybe we'll do some other
special stuff.
Yeah, some special stuff. So let me screenshot that so I don't forget. And we will be in touch with you very, very soon. So again, thank you for your support. Thank you everyone for your support. We really, really appreciate it. We are trying to do this thing and, make our dreams come true by, entertaining and, educating and empowering and, giving socially awkward misfits a place to call home. So that's what this is all about. We do this for you, but we also do it because we're socially awkward misfits and we want to have a home and, and a large extended family as well. So thank you.
I have a
very
Marilyn
much.
Monroe pop if you want to give that away to
Let's do it, Marilyn Monroe as well. So before we take off, we're about to head over into the inner circle. And how do you get involved with the inner circle? Well, all you gotta do is head over to patreon.com/Circle of Nerds. Join up, and then you'll get some really, really cool extended content. So what do we do on the inner circle? Well, we're gonna deep dive some more on these shows. But of course, for the rest of this season, we're talking about The Mandalorian and that new, what was it, Chapter 11 came out today. Ooh, daddy, it was good. Man, I dare say it was probably the best episode so far.
Don't say it.
It was the best episode so far.
There's about to be a fight in this inner circle.
All right, so it was the best episode so far. And so Daddy Louie and I are going to nerd rage on this in the inner circle. So make sure. So
fight.
So Petroni, make sure that you join us in there. So also we got to do the merch thing. There's our merch guy. Hey there, good looking. How are you doing? So if you want to support us further, you can head on over to the website circleofnerds.com/merch and get you something. And if you do get some of our merch, make sure that you post it and tag us in it. We have a hashtag for that too, I thought. I can't remember. Does anybody remember the hashtag? I'll find it.
Circle of Nerds merch?
No, it's something else. It was something clever, and I researched it, and there is no other hashtag. That way it's our own unique hashtag.
Hashtag got milk.
Hashtag got milk. Yikes.
But for real, this is my favorite shirt. It's so comfortable.
It is comfortable.
I love a 3/4 length baseball tee.
So we've got some stickers. We've got stickers that are going out. So to all of our winner. So to all of our winner, we have 2 winners now. So both of these pops are out, and they're going to be going out with some stickers and these really cool little wristbands as well. So all of that is happening. Let's see. Do we have anything else? I've got notes, pimp, Patreon, and merch. Front sell cast stuff. Let's front sell some cast stuff. So, Daddy Lou, what do you got going on? But is it good?
What do you mean?
But is it good?
Like
Right?
our
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, pimp your
Our
stuff.
shows?
Yeah, you pimp your shows.
My show. Yeah, so you can my show. So I'm the host of But Is It Good? It's a board game review channel show thing that I do. You can find that on YouTube every Saturday morning and a few other episodes sprinkled throughout.
I love sprinkles.
Sprinkles. Sprinkles. But Mr. Deacon.
Oh, wow. Excuse me. I am the host of the Mr. Deacon Experience, and make sure you go to Spotify, iHeart Radio, Radio Online, and Spreaker. And tomorrow I will be hopefully doing a show at 10 p.m. EST.
There you go.
It is what it is.
Chris Fury.
If you do not find me here, I will be hosting on Nerds on Ice, also found on the Circle of Nerds. You'll find me along with this nice little group of agents here with me, and then you can also find me every Saturday hosting my own show, Blur's Eye View.
Outstanding. Jake Wellen.
You don't let me do anything else. But stay tuned on Sundays for my Geek of the Week videos.
There you go. The geek. You produce the Geek of the Week videos, and those are great.
Mediocre TikToks.
No,
Thank you.
good stuff. So everyone who joined us in chat, thank you. I appreciate you. thanks for making this fun. I know we weren't able to like answer everybody, but it looks like
see, we like this. We like this. It's a lot of activity. So
it is. It's fun.
We want more.
I'm having fun with this. I'm having fun with this chat today.
Rambling gal is replying to
having
herself. She said. That's all right. All right, we're about to head into the inner circle,
Nerd rage.
and we are gonna. Louis, me and you, buddy, is on. Is on.
Tony says I have the power. Okay.
All right. We're going to be nerd raging in just a few minutes. So, all right, cats and kittens, friends and freaks.
Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them. We love you. We appreciate you.
I don't got 'em.
And until you don't got them.
I don't got 'em.
And until next week, remember, if no one does anything nice for you, do something nice to yourself. And we'll see y'all next week. Bye.